I filter all my water here. I have these little Sawyer filters, and you know, you're getting it out of creeks, streams, and things that flow down from the mountains, and when you run out of water, you gotta use your filter and get some more. But it reminds me when I was a college student in the 70s, a bunch of us were selected to go on a biomedical expedition to Mexico and Guatemala and find out why our missionaries were getting sick down there. We went down there, we trained, studied, we were all biology and pre-med majors, and so they had us on a microscope teaching us how to feather slides and do white blood cell counts and do fecal matter, just testing that, see if what kind of parasites they might have had. And what we found out was that the biggest concern was the bottled water. You know, like a Sparkletts truck, bottled water. We tested the bottled water and found out that the E. coli count in the bottled water was higher than at the stool back in the States, where we tested it just kind of as a basis to see what we were comparing with. But anyway, while we were down there, we ate in the best places to avoid that kind of stuff. And we stopped at this one place, and there's this guy had a machete, and he had these prickly pears and bananas, little tiny bananas, and we got some of those, and I think that's what did it. But half of us came down with bacillary dysentery, and I was the worst. And they were rushing us to a hospital. Well, they rushed us to a place where we could stay, and oh my goodness, when they got me there, they took me to the hospital. I was the worst, and so the doctors, I couldn't keep anything down, and I was dehydrated. So the doctor says you can have coffee, tea, or Coke, 1 tablespoon every 5 minutes. I wasn't a coffee drinker or a Coke drinker or a tea drinker. I guess that's the other one. Any of those, and water wasn't gonna do. And so I chose Coke. So they went out and got me a bunch of Coke, and oh, that tasted so good. I hadn't eaten in several days, and oh man, I was sick. Oh man, it took me months, by the way, when I got back home to kind of recover from that. But I don't want to I don't want to struggle or suffer with that kind of thing. I sure don't. So anyway, I filter my water, but I know some people, a whole family that did the trail. They never filtered any other water, and they never got sick. Lucky guys. Yeah, that's lucky.